Hello beautiful people, this is your monthly reading for August 2018 and we're going to start with Aries. So beautiful Aries, I hope you're doing amazing. Let's see what Spirit has in the cards for you for the month of August. I'm going to widen up the camera a little bit. Okay. So we're starting with the the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the World card, the Strength in reverse, the Tower, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Wands. On the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now Aries, this could definitely be something that has to do with work. Okay, so it looks like there could have been a work opportunity. I'm just going to sit this here. There could have been a work opportunity that you were dealing with and now it's not going the way that you thought. Okay, or you're losing your way when it comes to work or finding a job or something of that nature. Okay, but what it seems to me is there's something in your life that you had taken a rest on. Okay, I feel as though you tried to make something of something and it just didn't pass the way that you thought it would. You may have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Very much so, especially with those cards here. I'm going to sit those over there because those are your overall energies. So we're going to start with past. In the past, I see the Strength card in reverse. Now, the Strength card in reverse talks about not having the self-esteem to do something, okay? So you needed changes in your life, and that's what I'm feeling, okay? You needed some changes, and it was really hard for you to make the choices that you had made, okay? It may have not went the way that you felt it would, okay? And you're feeling really down about what happened in July or moving into the beginning of August. So it looks like you may have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and this tells me that maybe the person that you're dealing with is being very snobbish or not giving you a chance or not opening up to you, okay? This could also be you having that same kind of energy, okay? Because to me, it feels like there's something you're not perceiving or something you're not seeing or maybe taking the wrong way. Because you have the Ten of Swords here, it means that you had a hard time making this change. You had a hard time walking into something, okay? I'm just hearing hard time making change. Don't be afraid. See, what this is fear. Fear of not knowing what is happening. It's almost like you're in a bit of confusion about where things are going after taking some sort of leap or some sort of move and not getting out of it what you thought that you would, okay? So you have to put an end to the past, okay? This tells me that you need to keep moving forward, okay? It's going to be hard, but I feel like what you've learned in the past and this thing that you didn't feel very good about or maybe has played a part on your self-confidence is something that you need to move past, okay? It also means that you need to end something, okay? Something needs to end, and it's going to be hard for you to do that moving forward, okay? So this talks about not letting something go. So there's some aspect of this that is worth holding on to. It doesn't mean that you should fully give up on it, okay? Because it means that there may not be any conversation, or you may feel a little inhibited about your emotions and your feelings and what it is that you want to say. But I don't really feel like it has anything to do with you as much as the other person is doing something for themselves or with themselves, okay? So in the future, I see the Three of Wands. This tells me that, you know, things aren't moving as the way in the direction that you wanted it to, because it was just too much. I'm getting the feeling that the person or situation that you're dealing with was like, whoa, you know, like that was just a lot and I don't really know how to handle it. Give me some time to understand what this means for me. Okay, and then that will come to an end and it will move into something else. See, I feel like you're trapped in your mind because you want things to move forward, okay? And you want this to end so you can have something to actually step into or grasp onto, okay? So you are hoping that you don't want to be left out in the cold. Okay, I feel like you may have been dealing with a Capricorn as well because of the Devil card. Taurus or Virgo is also involved in here as well. But I feel like you don't want to be in a bad situation with them. You may choose to let them go because you don't feel like anything is here and you kind of want to move on. But it just feels to me like you feel left out in the cold by this person, okay? Like they have let you go after you have expressed something or released something that has to do with them or the energies that are bound to them, okay? So in your environment, like I said, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that just don't feel comfortable with you at the moment. It feels to me like this person that you're dealing with may be dealing with some financial issues, focusing on work, or they just don't see that you two can work together. But I do see that there is a friendship, there is community, you can still have conversations together, things like that. But I don't see them seeing right now that you're moving forward or that things are pushing, okay? So now, you want the Ten of Cups. You want to be happy. You want this give and take relationship because there's a connection here. I definitely feel it. It's interesting because, Aries, I feel this connection that you have with this person, but you just want more and they're not presenting you with that. So I see right here that you're not getting the attention that you want from this person by the end of August, but I do see that you're still working on things because there's a promise here. You're just learning how to move with things and how to step forward. You're being more practical instead of diving in and using that energy that you usually use when you get attracted to someone or a situation. It's like you're being more practical. Like I said, you have to end the way that you did things in the past so you can move forward with this person or with this situation, okay? All right, Aries, so we're going to go into some oracle cards for you, so we can get some intuitive messages for you for the month of August. And then after this, we're going to go into the singles and couples, the light reading. And if you want the extended, remember that is available when you become a member, which is very cheap. It's the low price of $10 for 1 month, and you not only get access to yours but every other sign as well. And it will be split up into dealing with fire, earth, air, and water, so it's more specific than just for you, okay? All right, so we're going to start with your love energies, okay? And let's see what I get from that. So you have choose love. It says you always have a choice as to what you should do. Now, you always have a choice when it comes to love. You don't have to deal with someone, okay? You don't, you know, you have a choice. You have free will. It's just a reminder of that. I'm seeing that you're feeling like you're not being seen, like you're trying to express or you're trying to get something out. And it feels to me as though the person that you're dealing with is not really receiving what you're trying to give, even though it's coming from your heart. But I feel like this has to do with past energies, but also I'm hearing that you need to see things more clearly and try to understand the other side as well when it comes to love, because choosing love comes with other responsibilities and other things that you have to be aware of, okay? So career wise, you have flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So this may be you dealing with flowers in your life. This may be you also giving flowers to someone else or receiving flowers this month. But what I see, honestly, with the hitting meaning is abundance. Okay, flowers grow, but you have to give them attention and treatment, and you know, you have to prep them. I saw a lot of pentacles in your reading, and that has to do with earth signs, and earth signs are people that need a little bit more time. Even if you're not dealing with an earth sign, they are embodying that energy, so they need a little bit more time to believe you, to see where you're going, to understand what it is that you're trying to bring. So it's growing flowers, agriculture takes patience, and that's something to remember. Perseverance. Okay, I just heard some of you need to watch the twin flame reading. Okay, so surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body, focus on your power of your heart, and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Now, Aries, take a breath. You are definitely a person, I feel, that wants to push through. You know what you want, and you're a go-getter. Okay, but there is so much perseverance in dealing with your love situation and your life in general, okay, that you have to take a moment to breathe. Okay, this is the time that is teaching you perseverance leads to growth and leads to abundance. You can't just jump straight into it. Okay, so just have a lot of patience and take care of yourself, your soul, so you don't overwork yourself or overwork your nerves. Okay, so now we're going to move to the relationship reading. Now we're going to start with singles. So what can the singles for the month of August look forward to? Okay, we have unrequited love, and we have heart-to-heart conversations. Definitely what I was feeling. So what this is saying to me, guys, is there's a feeling that I just feel like your partner doesn't know where you're coming from, because to them it feels like it's out of the blue. It feels like it's not really thought out, or that there's a hidden agenda, and it doesn't have to necessarily deal with you. It may have to do with their life in general. You're feeling like you have these feelings towards someone and they don't have the same feelings towards you, and that makes you feel uneasy. There's a need to sit down and have a really good conversation, to listen to what your partner or the person that you're dealing with is trying to say to you when it comes to what they want in love. So, you know, patience, perseverance, and love and understanding. So for your cards here, I have the Judgment in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. This tells me right off the bat there is going to take some work. Okay, so I feel like in the past you may have felt like you made a miscalculation when it comes to this person, and you're rethinking things. You're rethinking your love relationships. You're rethinking your past, and it's bringing you face to face with things that you need to fix, and that has to do with a lot of the retrogrades that are happening. Now, I see you this month trying to hold on to things, okay? Whether this be in your mind, whether this be in your career, so it can help with your relationship. But you're definitely trying to make some sort of foundations and putting in some sort of hard work. I do see it working out very well. I do feel like this is more friend level at the moment because of all the pentacle energy. But I do see you working together towards a common goal, so they can see that there is still some connection. It's not just about sex, or it's not just about winning. You know, they need to know that there is that connection. So that's something to look at and something to understand. So for couples, you have finances and career, and you deserve love. All right, so with couples, There's a lot of focus on work. There's a lot of changes going on in your money situation or career or your goals for the future, okay? And I feel like you're reaching out to them, and there may be an issue with a connection in your relationship this month because of that. Now, you have to remember that even though that is happening, and even though you may be working on other things around you to feel stable or to make yourself whole, that you also deserve to have that equivalency in love and your emotions and how you feel, okay? So it's just a reminder that even though your partner may be going through some career issues or some changes, or even though you may be, okay, you still deserve love, and you still have to know how to work on the relationship. You have to learn how to balance and juggle, okay? Because I keep seeing the Two of Pentacles. So you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles came right back out. It was also in the singles reading. So this to me is epiphanies, destiny. Things are happening. Your life is changing. Whether you know it or not, though, I feel like it's for the better, okay? I do feel like when it comes to your love life, with the Two of Pentacles being in, the Two of Wands being in reverse, that passion is lacking, okay? So it feels as though someone isn't putting in the effort, whether your partner feels this way about you or you feel that way about them, and that could be a main issue for the month of August, okay? But I do see you working together towards some common goals. It is going to take a little bit of understanding. Pentacles is about things in the present time, so it's about spending time together, doing things that can solidify the relationship, scheduling dates, things like that. Even though that seems very tedious to you and it's not a good idea, it may be a good idea for your partner, okay? So thank you so much for listening, and remember, if you want the extended reading of both of these singles readings, that is in the description box below. I love you so much, and love and light. Bye-bye.